Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Sunday Drive. We've got Season 8, Round 2. We are back once again, guys. Second of 3 weeks, then I'm fucking off again. Right, here we go then. Singapore, the one racetrack I cannot do on this game, but let's hope these guys can do it a bit better than me. And we've got a whole host of reserves, which I don't know why they've done that, but I mean, hey, it's they do what they do. The tried and tested format of having two reserves scoring for constructors has been blown out the window for a much more complicated top two reserves score points. Yeah, okay. Moving on. Right, what we got, the guys, we've got 14 drivers on Singapore, so if I do fall asleep, you'll have to forgive me. Waggy says, even Digger can't respond, all this. There. I'll put this. There we go then, 14 drivers. We've got Axel Reese for us, PRF1, Reese I think his name was. Robo Snipes, Kamarov, I recognise from RF1 back in the day. Koist the Jagger, who of course is Master Evans' brother, I believe. Dark Mark, Master Spread, Betches is the new driver. Al, Apex, Whitey is the new driver. Woodsy, Davis, Zero, and Goober. So basically now this 19 of the 20 drivers in this league are all Dark Mark's cousins. It's like watching an episode of the Dingles from bloody Emmerdale, basically. But anyway, how you doing? I do, Bish. What's happening? What's occurring, buddy? Right, let's have a look here. Let's fire through this here. Get all this shit back on. Something which you wouldn't usually see on a commentary stream. Showing actual information on the screen. Fuck me. Just wait there while I bite my finger. Pretty coul livery there by Kamarov. I like that. That's a pretty good, especially on the nighttime look. Kamarov, of course, former... Well, I think he is an esports race. You guys have to bear with me. I've been away from the game quite a while. So, yeah. Pretty good. We've got Koist Jagger, who's there in an absolute fucking purple car. I mean, just throw that. Actually, is that pink or purple? I don't know. Guys, what will that be? Pink or purple? There's Wacky getting involved. Bish, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're having a good one. A little known GTA joke there, of course. Why wouldn't it be? There's a yellow dot behind. Axel. That's Axel Reese. That is Al, right behind Kamarov. Getting in behind him there. I'll let Bish answer that one. Here we go then. So Kamarov then leads the way in this qualification. 18 minutes, guys. I like the new way that qualifying was done in the race. Unfortunately, the race was still done. Obviously, if you haven't seen it today, no spoilers, but it was shit. Absolutely shit. I don't know what the fuck has happened to F1, genuinely. Who's that? Mackie Gamer, even as we'll be there in a few minutes. Just shit my bowels out. Well, I mean, you could have jumped in the lobby and then shit your bowels out. I mean, just throw that out there. But, I mean, yeah, okay. Not that I know what a lobby is anymore. I mean, I've not seen one for a while. Oh, the pink car master spread. They absolutely fucking T-boned Kamarov there. That'll be quite fun to see. Kamarov then come around the first couple of corners. Singapore, very, very technical track. Very, very, very difficult on the tyres. So we will be able to judge how this goes. I believe it's going to be at least maybe a medium hard, depending obviously on the rain as well. We'll see. This game looks really, really good on spectator mode, but let's get rid of that shit off the screen. Up. That's the one. Right. Kamarov there, first sector done. Purple first sector, because he's the first fucking one. Amazing, eh? How fucking cool is that? Wag the slag. There we go. The Kamarov then leads us through sector 2. For some reason, I don't know what's happened to this track with me on this game. I just can't drive it. I did the career mode. No, the breaking point. I had to turn it down to easy to complete it. I genuinely don't know what the fuck's going on. I used to love this track. One of my two favourites along the Monaco, and I can't drive either of them. Camera very, very close to the wall there as we complete Sector 2 on board. I don't know what... I've lost all the team names. I can't be asked to go find them all again, guys. So we're going to do it as individuals here. Fuck it, I don't know. I know the white dot is reserves. That's one thing I do know. It's a grey dot there for Korea, whatever. Fuck dots. Let's just keep concentrating. Camera off there. Go through the Singapore... Oh, the Singapore slings all the way back here. Go through the under the tunnel section. There we go, come around to pit lap. Very, very clean lap this by Kamarov. I would say I'm jealous, but I can't be asked to do this anymore. Revan says, woo, he's back positive. Yeah, I'm here for another 2 weeks. I'm fucking off again. 1:57.006. I've no idea if that's good or not. We'll go on board with that really, really quickly. And there's 1:38.0. Probably quicker than I could do, but fuck it. Pink dot there is Koist Jagger, which I believe, Revan, is your brother, isn't it? 700ths off Al at the moment in P3. Goomba goes in with a 39.4. And we've got another one coming around. Davis there. Very, very impressive podium last week for him. Waggy can't hear us, so he definitely heard that. Master Evan, yeah, I've literally just read the same comment twice. I'm following some round who's actually on there. Axel Reese, I believe I was in a battle with for a championship about 4 years ago. Takes provisional hold with a 1 minute 36.900, 1 minute 36.9 flat. Sets the times I like immediately. I think we're probably going to see quicker times than this. We do have Master Spread on a lap. I think who's the furthest one round? It is somebody calls Betches. I mean, I wonder if he's actually going to be better than Gunners on track. I mean that guy's like Ragunathan reincarnated with a Southern English accent, really, isn't he? Basically, but Rever, there you go. That's it. Oh, he's calling his brother a bellend. Well, how quaint. Here we go. Then coming round at the final corner goes Betches. It's not a bad lap there, but some way off. Some way off. As I mentioned, not quite the Gunners level. 1 minute 40.9, not a 2 minute 40.9. Right through now. Here we go. Master Spread. Sorry, Revan's in the chat. Spread's on the track. I've got both of your characters on the WWE series as well, guys, and it really, really fucks me off when they're both matching against each other, because I just call you the masturbators. Here we go, then. Master Spread coming around the final complex of corners. Very, very smooth. He's going to lose the back end there. No, he's not. Keeps it very... Oh, kicked up a bit of dust there. 1 minute 37.1. 2/10 of a second between the top three at the moment. Waggy's in better Rever. This is Paz second week back. The first Bishop was... yeah, man. I inspired loads of people and then pissed more people off than I inspired. Shit happens. Yeah, to be honest with you, I lost passion for the game. I noticed a lot of people never used to tune into my other streams other than F1, so I just used to stick the finger up and went, you can't follow me in one place, don't bother following me in another, you know what I mean? But here we go then. Woodsy then, 1 minute 41.2. Okay, so that's Betches me Woodsy, interesting. Let's see if Woodsy can get himself back in the game there. Time for my stream again. Yeah, no worries, Bish. I'll catch you later, buddy. Let's go play some GTA after the fact, brother. GTA afterwards. Yeah, man. We're doing, people. Gonna be cool. Get back on the GTA grind, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know if we're gonna be streaming it. I think it's just kind of our little thing. Maka has joined. RRT Maka. I mean, that guy's like the 3-name-digit whore, isn't he? Change your name at your own detest. Yeah, Waggy on mod duty tonight. And Zero's just invalidated his outlap. Why am I watching an outlap for? Come on, kudos to me. Robbo Snipes invalidated also as well. That might be this the next lap, actually. I mean, they have got 4 white lines for a reason, guys. I mean, you can drive outside of it, but you're not going to score anything. And that's a purple first sector for Whitey. I have no idea who this guy is. Oh, dear me, that was a bit of a loosey-goosey coming around that corner there. See how Whitey goes. Even though his car that actually looks a bit like the Brawn livery. That's a pretty decent livery, that one, to be fair. I like the kind of aesthetics of it. Well, there is a yellow flag in Sector 3 with no car there. And no one's out. Whoever that is causing yellow flag right round... Oh, it's Woodsy. He's causing yellow flag right round the track. That's absolutely superlative. We'll get back on board with Whitey. On his first lap. And this is his first lap in league race as far as I'm aware. The game's awesome to play. I don't do leagues anymore. I think that's a whole hunk of shit. I don't get involved in that crap. When you open up a league conversation, it becomes... The community gets really toxic, and I'm not down for that no more. I'm here just to kind of play games, do streams that I want to do and have fun. That's why I stopped streaming F1, because it was just kind of dragging in the end. But Whitey round the final corner. Is he going to be able to beat Betches or Woodsy? That's absolutely... Well, I think he's Whitey'd come around the final corner. 40.942. That's half a tenth quicker than his rookie, ironically, teammate, which is Betches. Only 14 drivers stack. I was hoping for a bit more, like, well, 15 beg your pardon. Maka's just showed up and literally got on track. I like that livery by Maka. Last week's winner, Grezza, not here. Zero is, of course, the leading driver in the championship at the moment, of course. He is... Woodsy's been disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. Prefer... What? Fuck me, he is like the new Gunners. He used to battle him on track. Now he's got his back. It's Woodsy. It's Woodsy. 0 PHR on a lap here. I think, is he the furthest one round? No, it's actually Darkmark. Darkmark's a bit further up. And Robbo Snipes. Yeah, we've got Darkmark. It's got Darkmark here. Bit of wrestling here. Do I think Cody will make it One Piece SummerSlam? I don't really know, you know. That's a tricky one. It depends how hungry Brock Lesnar is and if he can kill a wild boar this week. Ooh, Dartmark coming very close to the wall there at the start of sector 3. Coming around the complex now. Left, right, left, right, left, right. It's all over the place. Off shoes. I got the screen. It wouldn't let me move. Love Cody's. I love them as well. That's why I don't do league races or anything like that anymore. Bag shit. Here we go then. Dartmark P7. 1 minute 38.4. 1.5 seconds off the pace in P8. There's Bishko over his foot manager. We've got Zero coming around. Zero just comes into the pits and thinks, fuck this with a bag of spoons. He is pulling off into the pits. I don't, bro, well, to be fair, there's one person who's been disqualified, right? Now, if you come in and say you get disqualified and still have to clarify who you are, I mean, I could just do your old comment, your permanent commentator's thing going, Woodsy says, I got disqualified, it won't let me move. RF1 stream says. He sounds like fucking Les Dennis in the 1990s when he actually wanted to do Family Fortunes. Survey said, the chat read. Rhyming accidentally. It's going to be a good match for Evan, to be honest with you. It's going to be really fun. Let's go watch our board with Macca, then Purple first sector. Macca, of course, come very, very close to winning the last one I consider the last relevant championship I saw in this one. I know Spenner's got himself he's triple crown, Spenner. Probably the best championship I've ever covered on my channel over the years. The season 5 finale, 3 drivers all won the championship and all led the championship in the last 5-6 laps of the Grand Prix. Fucking couldn't write it. Macca coming around, he was one of those. In fact, all 3 of the guys are still here. That is Macca, season 5, 6, 7 champ, master spread, and we do have, of course, Zero. Macca then coming through. I think Macca, this could be a pace setter. This Singapore is a very, very difficult track, especially with the tyres, etc. It can be really, really challenging. So it's one of them where you just gotta kind of hope for the best. Make sure your car stays on the road. I know it's not really the easiest thing in the world. Waggy says he's got no sound. Macca comes across the line, 4th place. I think that might have been his sector. Oh my! Sergeant Kamarov had just absolutely blitzed the lap, and naturally I missed it. 1 minute 36.5, absolutely coursing round. That's unbelievable. Still Zero, no time set, so he's gonna have his work cut out in this one. Goomba, I believe, is one of the few drivers on a lap at the moment. Wilco, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Wilco, oh, this better not be a lobby. What the fuck, bro? Who's that in the chat? Oh, it's Wilco. Well, yeah, I gathered it was you, but who the hell are you? Are you in this league or what? Who the hell are you? Wilco's. How many fucking reserves do you fucking have? Mark told about it before. What happened to the thing that worked well? You know, when you had 2 reserves. You know, that rule. Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fucking okay. He's in RF1 too. Oh, trust. I'm just commentating. I ain't a part of that RF1 TSPD bullshit thing. I'm here to do the commentary, bro. I'm here to commentate some good racing and give you some improved audio on your Sunday nights. Right, here we go then. Apex then. He's a 10th up on his time. 2 tenths up, actually, in the first sector. Let's see how this goes for him. I need a fucking ready. Got that. Yeah, he introduced it earlier to get his family members in, didn't he? Yeah, I know. Nepotism at its finest, motherfuckers. Oh, mate. I love being me. I say what the fuck I want. Right, okay. No one else says what I say. No one else challenge authority. 12, cheers for the views, guys. 12 views. Much love to all of you this Sunday evening. Is Apex still up at his time? Fuck me. He must have fell asleep at the wheel before. We need to watch Kamarov's final lap in Q3. Yeah, he seems to be pretty quick. Axel Reese gets himself and Master Spread both up there. Moving up to 2nd and 3rd with a 1 minute 36, 6 and 7 respectively. I've absolutely not missed any of those laps, I promise. We're on board with Apex. Due to family ties with Dartmark, Apex has been granted 2 minutes of TV time per 5 minutes. Nepotism.com. Good luck with Apex, 1 minute 38.0. Who else we got? We've got Goomba coming in. And just Zero, I think. Zero has been struggling to get a lap time set here. This is 3rd attempt here, basically. So we'll see how this one goes. Starting through Sector 2 now. Yeah, I remember the days of lean and rich mix. Like, I don't know why they stopped doing that. I mean, they were fun days. And like I said, I ain't dropping no spoilers on the race today, guys, but don't watch it. It was a bag of shite. Like, seriously. Like, how can you... I don't know. I remember YouTube highlight package used to be 20 minutes condensed. Now they're down to 6. It just shows how bad everything's gone. And a minute of that was fucking cars retiring. Anyway, Zero coming up. I will stop slagging things off, I promise. Before 2026. Right, come around there. Go Zero through Sector 3, through the complex. The tunnel. Even though it doesn't really look like a tunnel unless you're actually there, I suppose. Here we go then, under the DHL sign. Zero, come around the final couple of corners. Where will he fit in? There's a big gap here between 3rd and 4th. Will Zero fill up 4th place? He certainly does. 1 minute 37.209, 200 quicker than his great rival, Maka. Oh, the trophy broke. Well, that sums up how bad it is at the moment, doesn't it? Absolute fucking car crash. We've got Coaster Jagger. There you go. Rather, let's give this guy some love. Let's watch this guy. Is he as good as you? Is he as unlucky as you? We will see. So, Coist the Jagger. He got the move, the Jagger. There you go, just to bring you back some of the old Pos karaoke. Right, coming through the complex of Sector 2, old Singapore slang. It's more like a Singapore boner now, isn't it? Really, you know, kind of a boner than a droop off at the end. Yeah, see, it works. It does work. Sexual references. Really. Fuck, there's only 2 minutes left in the session. We've got to have a look to see if anyone else is actually closer to doing a lap. I think it is actually... Oh, there's Apex. He's retired from session. Straight into the pits for Apex. Lucky I wasn't on board with him. Coaster Jagger, that's actually a purple middle sector. I don't know if that's going to stand, but you never know. 38.072 is the time he's set at the moment. As we go through Sector 3 now. There'll be no "you spin me right round" songs here, guys. I will spare your eardrums of that bollocks. Coist the Jagger coming through Sector 3. Flying round now. Will we be able to move up? The team, the brother of Master Revan, moves to 6th. That's a really good lap, actually. 1:37.3 on the 8 temps off. The absolute on fire. Camera of it would seem. We've got Davis coming round as well. Is this a flying lap for Davis? No, it's not. It's an out lap. Okay, even though it says it's a flyer, of course it does. Well, an absolute fucking bag of rusty nail piss this is. Yellow Zero's qualifying is over. We've got to come around now. Zero has retired. He's got a maximum of 4th place here, which is a little bit surprising. Robo Snipes coming through. Is that an out lap or a flying lap? Is an out lap. Okay. Why does it turn off out lap before they cross the line? Fucking God knows. Never changed this at all. And Wilco Stewart is not going to get time, as far as I'm aware, unless he can get through quick. No, I don't think there's enough time left in the session. I think he's going to be starting 15th here. Car coming around. Who's that? Let's spread it. Apparently just setting... it stops the outlap there. Axel Reese coming across. What's he going to do? 36, 60. These guys are all timing it very loosely. I think Spreader is on... I think he might be the final guy to start his flat Maccas on an outlap 2. Then I think the one behind him is... Oh, those are fucking white dots. Betches is going to be able to go. Betches is going again. 9 seconds. Whitney's not going to make it here. No, he's not going to make it. He's not made it. Check a flag, he's not made it. He's actually not fucking made it. Let's have a look who we've got then on times. Pink dot then, that is Master... No, I think that's the Jagger. Not going to be able to get through it, but that grey dot will get a lap time in. That's Davis. How is this going to fit for him? He's got a 1:37.699. Is that going to be improved? I think it's going to be a little improvement. 1:37.0 puts fucking else a big improvement. 6.5 tenths of a second puts Davis into P4. Robbo Snipes next one round. Currently sitting in the 9th best position at the moment. It was it. Fucking hell. Literally 2 cars missed out. Goomba and also Whitney both missed out on their qualifying laps. So we will move on, we will see, and we will move on forward and see what we get here. Robbo Snipes coming across the line, big improvement by him to P5. Zero is falling down the order. The track evolution really coming in to play. Who's this coming round it? Is it Kamarov? Kamarov's gone even quicker. Well, that's the Max Verstappen of the round, clearly. Axel Reese coming around. Is he improving? No, he's not actually. Oh, he does improve just on 1:36.5. Kamarov's half a second up the fucking road. Master Spread is going to go second here, I believe. No, he's not. Lost a bit of time through Sector 3. 1:36.639. Nobody ready up, please. I'm going for a fag and I'll have no commentary if you do. Maka then. does beat his great rival Zero. P6 for Maka. P6 for Maka. What fucking world are we living in here? Betches improves and goes P13. We've got Dark Mark's not going to be able to get an improvement, and that is Wilco Stewart puts himself in 15th. 6.5 seconds. It's almost a Ragunathan gap from top to bottom. And that, guys, is that. I'll be back in a moment, but I'm going to read through the qualifying standings first and foremost. 16 drivers, 15 guys set at lap times. Woodsy basically deciding to have a fucking masturbation on the side of the fucking road during qualifying. Kamarov, great lap, 0.421 seconds clear, 1:36.080. P2, Axel Reese from those PRF1 Reese, of course. Then we've got Master Spread in P3, three-time champion, is sitting in P3. And we've got Davis in 4th, last week's podium getter, the man who took it off, I believe it was off Maka, wasn't it? Robbo Snipes in P5, great qualifying for Robbo. Then we've got Maka in 6th, speaking of the devil, and Zero is 7th, Al in 8th, teammates there. Cloister Jagger in 9th. Apex gets rounds off the top 10, of course, but everyone will be starting on the same, on new tyres anyway. Darkmark, bad qualifying really for him in 11th place. Goomba in 12th. And it's the family affair at the bottom of the list. Betches, Whitey, and Wilco Stewart. Then with Woodsy disqualified. Guys, back in 2. Well, that's fucking annoying, isn't it? Fucking stupid ass fucking Mongo game. Ah, yeah, connection left, yeah. Okay. Man, love of this game is showing, yeah. I don't know if Waggy you can hear me or not yet. I don't know if Waggy can hear me, but yeah. So we're going back into the race. Hopefully the whole race hasn't started yet, because that would be besides the point of having to commentate at the start of a fucking race, wouldn't it, really? But, yeah. Bag of shite. Are we going to be on the... Are we on the line? Are we on the grid? Loading complete. Oh, we're here. Yay! I'm back. That front wing is having a fucking acid trip. Going at 9. Right, I'm back and ready to roll. So I can put my feet up for another minute. I mean, so I used to rush back in for my fags and shit. I guess I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Here's what it is. Right, we're going at 9 o'clock. Okay, well, this race is going to go to at least... If it rains, this race is going past 10. I have to go get my fan because this is fucking boiling here tonight, man. Seriously. The heat is always on when Poz is in the commentary box. Yes! Never fucking changes. The attitude may have changed to F1, but my attitude towards streaming never changes, guys. Is what it is. Just unfortunately, some of the games I choose to stream are absolute fucking piles. Is that actually blasting me, or is that blasting? Ah, it's giving the room a bit of air. If you can hear that fan, tough shit is staying on. Right, okay, so I believe there's no formation lap, so we're going to go straight into this. So we will be ready to roll, ladies and gentlemen, just a shade under 1 minute. Let's see if we have any fucking carnage in this race. There's actually 16 drivers now, so we have a couple of numbers. There's nearly as many reserves as there are drivers. People don't like Singapore because it's a bag of fucking rusty shit. To be fair, I don't know what they did to the track in the game. They just kind of made it almost impossible to drive if you're outside of a steering wheel. And even then, it's a very, very treacherous track at the best of times. But, you know, it is what it is. So, 31 laps of Singapore coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Last week's winner, Greza, not here. Naturally. Win a race, have a week off. Still recovering from the amount of effort he actually had to put into something. But here we go. This guys, this upload will be straight up after the race finishes. I'm going to go straight doing that, and then I'm going to jump on GTA for a bit and go and do some grinding, get some money earned. Because I want to go and do some runs and sales soon. It's going to be really fun. Yeah. Me and Bish going to be rocking. Obviously, King Chris completing the BPK in BPK. King Chris, if you guys want to check out when we're going to be going live, because obviously, you know, links and all, click on these links, guys, if you want to have a little click on them, and yeah, you'll be able to see when we go live and what we're doing. If you want to watch any of my bits, not that anybody who I used to commentate for does, because you only ever seem to commentate when or watch my stuff when I'm actually helping other people. There it is in the chat. Much love to all of you. And here we go then. 5 red lights at Singapore. And it's lights out, and we are fucking out of here, sort of, because there's been people who barely moved. Let's get this bum. Position changes. Let's have that Kamarov leads the way to the first corner. We've got 3 wide back here. Oh, there's 3 wide. Oh God, we've got a yellow flag. That's a spinner, I believe. Koist the Jagger. Well, I think he's remembered that he has to keep driving forward. Not exactly ideal. Kamarov with Axel Reese there. We've got Maka, who's just overtaken Robbo Snipes off the line. Maka has made it a front 5 with Robbo Snipes then with 0 all over the back of him. We're trying to work out where they are. Yep, there you go. We've got a bit of a better camera angle. Let's go back here. It looks a little bit dicey back here. I believe we've got Betches having a little look at Goomba. Betches all losing the back end there. You can tell when people haven't got the setup absolutely nailed and wired. That's what happens there. The Jagger, everybody seems to be unscathed at the moment as we race into the night here at Singapore. Kamarov leads away from Reese, the master spread. Top 4 have not changed. 0 with a... Whoa, that's an audacious move. And Robbo Snipes gets a 5-second penalty for what corner? How has he got a 5-second penalty for being overtaken? Oh, God. Fuck, I don't miss doing this. Sometimes, honestly, I don't. I'm sorry it's not negative, but my God, that's awful. That's fucking terrible. But anyway, moving on. Al then looking to make a move past Robbo Snipes. Well, Robbo Snipes seems to be the guy who everybody... Oh, look, we're on mediums and hards, guys. Just show you Goomba has always made a bit of a mistake there. 2 cars overtaken before we go into the Sector 3 complex. Goomba making a little mistake. Through goes Apex and Betches. Betches having a really, really good debut race here. And Whitey's actually been P9. Fair play to him. Keeping it nice and clean. I believe they have got prior experience to F1 games. I mean, if they didn't know what an F1 was, then Kamarov there takes fastest lap. Obviously, he's the first one to cross the line. And that is a pitter. Robbo Snipes comes in. I believe that may actually be a 5-second penalty. Is it a stop-go? I don't know how that'll work. In this game, Wilco Stewart does have Close to Jagger on him. Yellow flag, sector 1. Who is it? Oh my god, oh god, it's always all kicking off here. Goomba's having an absolute mare. And Koista Jagger is about to move up 3 places here. Oh my god, that lag is absolutely sexual. Fuck me, imagine that in the bedroom. Jesus Christ, that thing, you'd be wondering which hole is going to enter next. Koista Jagger. Great defensive drone by Wilco. Oh, double nudge there. Into the back. I think they've all got away. I think Betcher's there. God knows. Oh, Wilco Stewart says, oh, dearie me. All right, here we go, moving on. Robbo steps in 31 seconds down, wing change, and it is a 5-second stop-go penalty. Let's go up to the top of the charts. Really, really fast. Now, we're going to go back, actually, yeah, we're going to go back down, because this one's looking pretty feisty. Koista Jagger looking to try and make his way through. Through the Singapore sling, going into the left-hand hairpin, coming into towards the end of Sector 2. Wilco Stewart, begging my pardon. Wilco fell down, didn't he? And Koista Jagger powering along here, the brother of Master Revan, former race winner in PRF1, former Division 2 champion back in the day. Yes, I remembered Revan, you know, I've still got a memory like an elephant, motherfucker. Gets himself through, and he's currently 1.2 seconds behind Woodsy, who has climbed all the way up to P11 from P16. Good stuff by Woodsy, keeping it clean through the opening couple of laps here. And Kamarov is just on a different planet right now, but he's bringing some people with him to his planet. It is Axel Reese, who I have, of course, done multiple commentaries on in the past. In fact, no, I didn't commentate on Reese. I commentated on Division 2 because Division 1 had it covered and then stopped doing commentaries. Yes, it did. Speaking of Koista Jagger, he's become an MVP of the stream early on. Oh, Camel very close to the wall there, pushing it as hard as he physically possibly can. Zero and Al both through. Of course, after Robbo Snipes, they've all cleared Robbo Snipes. Having that, and look at that. Through comes Zero. He's on the quicker tyre. Maka playing the long game then. And through goes Zero up into 5th position. But Maka's not done yet. How many times have we set out over the years? I don't think he can make this work, though. Is he going to be able to go 0-0? Lost the back end. And Whitey gets a penalty. He's whited out again, guys. I mean, fucking hell. I'll be fair to you. You might want to keep away from the marijuana, clearly. The amount of times he's whited out already in this lobby. Wilco Stewart does pit him. And he falls down to last position. Robbo Snipes already immediately up. Wilco Stewart, I hate this game. Don't repair my wing. Yeah, bro, if you're racing, man, stay out the chat. Concentrate on what you're doing, brother. Keep your head in the game. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Apex on the back of Whitey still. He's just waiting for an opportunity to move past. He could very well have it here. I mean, DRS is enabled. Will the DRS be enough for Apex to go to the inside? I believe it is. He has done the inside. Will he be able to stop the car in time? Whitey gone for a switchback. Good little thing. I like this Whitey guy. He can drive pretty well, to be fair, so far. This is when he's going to go dump it into the wall, take out 14 drivers, and me call him a cunt for the rest of his life. Even though I have no idea who the fuck he is. Right, moving on. Apex, good move there, up to P9. Woodsy 6.2 down. Koista Jagger's going to be the next one to make a potential move here. You'd imagine Woodsy is the cork in the bottle, it would seem. Betches and Goomba also. Look, oh, God, Woodsy there losing the back end like an absolute Shakira on heat. It would seem. It seems only a matter of time. Will Koista Jagger lag his... Ever call him Koista Lagger? Gotta be done. Goomba, I think he's got himself on it. There's Betches. Betches has DRS as well, so we've got a mini DRS train forming. Great position of the car there by Woodsy. Doing a decent job so far. Top 3 seem to have pulled away from Davis a little bit. Davis missed the consistency from last week. P4. We've got Kamarov, Axel Reese, and Master Spread still being the top 3 at the moment. Lots can change in Grand Prix like this. It's one of them things like with Singapore and other assorted tracks. So Goober in the background, I think, has dropped right back. Oh, no, he's overtaken. No, Goober's overtaken Betches. And Koista Jagger up the inside of Woodsy. That is P11 now. Will Koista be able to go and catch Whitey? 5.5 seconds is the gap up there. Wilco Stewart is pitting for the second time. I think he's going to go for a TSD record of 9 pit stops in a race. We saw that, of course, Monaco a few years ago. I don't know what it is. Is it 3 laps from the end, I believe, guys, where you don't get, if you're over 3 laps down, you don't get classified for points? I don't know. There's that many fucking changes at the moment. You never know. The highest reserve at the moment is Whitey running in P10. Then it's Betches and Robbo Snipes. I think Wilco Stewart as well. So we've got 4 reserves in tonight, I believe. Is it 4? I don't fucking know. I think it's 4. Let's go up top. Let's have a look, see if anyone's close. We've got Maka just keeping 0. Whose tyres are going to begin to overheat, especially around this grueling course of Singapore. You'll notice Maka over the next few laps, possibly going up to about lap 9, will start to make his own move back. Kamarov has pretty much broken DRS on Reese, which is going to give Master Spread potentially an avenue to get back into this, but Davis is currently dropped off the back, so it is a top 3 situation at the moment. Oh, bloody hell, Zero. I think he dropped his fucking turkey sandwich on the far side of the track there. Not exactly ideal, but he's going to give Maka some DRS, which is going to bring him right back up. And we're going to, Maka, of course, did get overtaken by Zero earlier in the race. Will this be able to happen? It's lap 5 of 31, guys. You guys are in this for the long haul with me tonight. Woodsy in 13th, Betches 14th. Robbo Snipes has already caught up 12 seconds on Betches over the course of 3.5 laps. So you'd imagine Robbo Snipes will be back up to this list. I believe Whitey, of course, we mentioned he whiteyed. Will get himself a 3-second penalty right there. P10 for him at the moment. Doing pretty well. The Jacket is hauling him in, though, it must be said. As we have Maka coming through. Davis still just out of DRS range. Which means Zero is... And Axel Reese has actually put another 4/10 onto Kamarov. Whether Kamarov made a little mini mistake or not, or Axel just used a bit of overtake maybe to catch back up to the DRS range. Well, he's left. It must be an Axel Reese thing because he's left Master spread completely in the dust, quite frankly. Maka on the back now. We're going to go up top briefly, guys, because I want to have a look, see what's happened. In fact, Kamarov... Axel Reese has absolutely hauled him in, but look at the they've all used all their ERS. So now it's just a case of rebuilding it back up. Axel Reese has put himself in a position now where he's managed to pull close to Kamarov. I don't know if Kamarov has any damage. You can't tell with these new cars. They look like fucking... Remember the old micro machines jumping into pool table pockets? This is what this new era of car looks like on the stream, especially with the custom liveries. Kamarov's does actually look pretty decent there. Moving on to lap 6 now, guys. We may have a potential pass for the lead here. Axel Reese lines up the man who's led every lap and been top of the session in quali. Didn't quite get the move done there. 0.3 of a second. Davis has been hauled in here. Zero and Maka beginning to turn up the heat on Davis. Last week's high point scorers all back at the top. Kamarov and Axel weren't actually involved in that race last week. Betches actually caught Woods as well. Going to keep our eyes peeled on the top of the table. Keeping a beady little eye on the timing sheets as well. Spreader seems to be in his own little race at the moment, as he so often has been, whether it's at the front or whether it's just off the front pack. Master Spreader always does this. He always has done it. Of course, when he learnt the game back in F1 2021, I believe it was. And there's Wilco Shoot with a penalty as well. The white line's proving to be very tricky for that guy at the moment. He's on course to be lapped as well. I don't know if they got ghosting on or not. We'll find out very soon. Cloister Jagger has caught Whitey as well. There's Coyce coming very close to the back of Whitey. That's 5 seconds in 2.5 laps right there. Lands on a mission. But we're going to go back up top here. Axel Reese still on the tail of Kamarov. These mediums, are they going off already? Maka just seems to be chilling at the moment. And Betches is having his own way back there. We see Coyster Jagger there, 2 off. Axel Reese, 2.1 seconds off his own fastest time as the tyres begin to degrade. You've got to kind of just not look at the lap times at this point and just concentrate on your own driving abilities, your own lines, your own apexes. No pun intended there, TSD apex. But you've got to concentrate. Well, if you concentrate on him, you're going to be looking a bit further down the order, aren't you? So you want to kind of pay attention. Apex and Axel Reese, I believe, are teammates in this series. But now here we go. Axel Reese, and he's got a chance. Can he get the move done on Kamarov? He's going for the move. Coming towards the other sector one. He's got him into the US. Kamarov looking to hang on the outside. Side bikes. Oh my god, you want to get much closer, guys. Fucking he'll be playing Dancing with Ice. Dancing with the Stars. Axel Reese tries to squeeze it around Kamarov. Well defended there. Excellent stuff, which is going to give Master Sproul. Oh, there we go. Makarin. Zero. Zero tries to hang on the outside. Exactly the same move there. Zero does hang it round. Very nicely. No position change, even though there could have been a couple of really obvious ones. And we have got a position change because Coyster Jagger once again on the DRS straight overtakes another car. And he's going to be looking to catch back up with Apex now. Coyster Jagger seems to be a quick motherfucker. I like this guy. The brother of Master Evans. Seems like they've got talented driving in their genes, clearly. Do they have explosion in their genes? Well, because I remember Master Evans, the amount of times he retired from races, fuck me, I could have fucking built a house on them. Oh, it wouldn't have because it would have fell back down, but you know what I mean. 7 of 31 guys coming through Sector 3. Betches and Woodsy having their own little private battle down there. I'll go back to it in a minute, but on the moment, we are currently watching on... Oh, Axel Reese had to readjust for that corner and did lose 0.2 of a second. In the meantime, yellow flag Sector 2. Who is that? Well, Apex was in Sector 2. I don't know if it was him or not. Dark Mark there too. No one's got damage icons, so it must have just been a potential mistake there. I don't know. We're going to go back on board with Maka and Zero. These two are going to potentially have a race-on battle here, I'd imagine. I have to remember, though, Maka is on the harder time batches with his first penalty of his TSD career there, but down in P14. No pitters, so I'm assuming that it is what it is, I suppose. And yeah, we move on here. Let's go back to Axel Reese and get the move done. Really close to the back there of Kamarov. Although you got two different cars, pretty much two different camera angles there. Oh, Axel Reese, that's going to be a tyre killer. And Zero again, of course, the reason he lost last week's race at Monza was for that very reason. He's got the 3-second penalty. Once again, it's going to cost him another position in this particular scenario. This time at Maka, last week it was to Greza, but that's, of course, we've got a long ass way to go here. People are getting penalties already around Singapore. It's going to be a very, very long, grueling race. With Singapore, you've got to literally just kind of zone in and blank everything else out. The many a Singapore Grand Prix, over 25 in my driving career back, you know, my e-driving career, so to speak. Obviously long retired now, ladies and gentlemen. But multiple time winner of this. Of course, I won one of the last ever SF1 races around Singapore as well. SF1 Div 2. Yeah, here we go then. Axel Reese still on the back of Kamarov, giving Kamarov a real headache. Kamarov just needs to feel like an Iceman here. He needs to basically make his car as wide as Axel Reese's are in his mirrors. Waggy's got a bit of sound here as we come flying now down towards the start of lap 9, completing the 8th lap of the Grand Prix. Nearly 3 seconds off their fastest laps. Axel Reese managing to stay just in the DRS, waiting for the opportunity, a potential chance to pounce, and Biggity bounce his way into the top spot. Round here, we've only got 2 battles on track at the moment. Betches has seemingly dropped back from Woodsy. That was the 3rd battle. Then, of course, seems like the cars are beginning to get a little bit spaced out now. But Axel Reese looking to go. Oh, whoa, Kamarov, that's handy, especially for Axel Reese. Kamarov dropped the back end a bit there. They're saving a bit of DRS. Will the DRS be powerful enough? Not quite. It's not the same. Oh, God, that was a bit of a lag jump there by Kamarov. I didn't notice. Goodness me. Probably for the best, to be fair. It was right on the heart of him. Oh, you're back at the boozer. You're at the boozer. Ah, fair play, when you get some bit of sound. Here we go then. Actually, we've got unlocked. Maka's pretty close to the back of Zero. A battle that raged on long last week. Multiple lead changes round Monza between these two drivers. Bit further down to... Oh, goodness me. Maka's actually overtaken Zero. I did miss that. Begging my pardon, guys. Maka up at the P5. Zero chasing him down. I didn't even see that pass. I'm a little bit annoyed by that. I think I've caught one overtaking the entire... Oh, here we go. And that's Robbo Snipes getting Betches. Robbo Snipes has been fucking hauling it back in just to try and look the gap between the leader and last 1 minute 40. You'll see a lap car in a moment there, but the gap between this battle is 47 seconds under normal non-pitting circumstances, of course. Speaking of Betches. Alright, and now this battle here may potentially be affected. And Master Spread's dropped right back. Spread has dropped back by 2 seconds here. Alexa. Lamp on. Thank you. Much love. No float. Right. They are hauling in the back now because Axel Reese, you can just see through the halo here. I think Master Spread, does he have damage or something potentially, or his tyres a bit loose? Because he's literally dropped back 2 seconds on these guys, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, especially considering Spreader's talent, but he's not currently on the level of the top 2 at the moment. Kamarov and Axel Reese. Going for these two. Battling out. Will Axel have a go here? He's a little bit closer once again. Not wanting to chuck it down the inside. Doesn't work, bro. I've not got text to talk. It's funny when it actually well, you've heard the device disobeying in the past, where I've literally just called it a cunt straight up on live stream. But anyway, there we go then. We're in double figure laps now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the main battle of the race. I think Mac has started to pull a little bit of a gap out here. Oh, Robbo Snipes has got Woodsy. Robbo Snipes looking to make up for the bad start. Our 5th position guy on the grid. The main battle on the... fair play, Wilco. Get out of the way nicely. I did and back markers just respectfully get out of the way. Unless they drove through him, which, in other words, get the fuck out of the way. But now seems like a good driver. It's amazing. You see the elite drivers and you see the guys at the back of the grid. You just kind of see the difference in the way they take corners. It's no slight on the guys at the back. It's just something which you kind of just learn as you play, basically. People will get there. They'll get the times up. They'll get the shit good, and they'll get together. Here we go then. Kamarov taking on Axel Reese here in a straight-up dice match now for top spot. The lap times are absolutely nowhere. Will Axel have a go into turn 1? No, he's just content to sit behind him here. Maybe potentially looking to make Kamarov make a mistake. Maybe potentially getting him to grab a penalty. What am I doing this week? I will let you know, mate. We'll get through this next complex here. Myself, I'm going to be doing WWE a lot, buddy. I'm going to get all the DLC characters on Wednesday. We're going to fill up the roster completely. And here comes Axel Reese, finally! We've got a new race leader briefing, but Kamarov's trying to hang it on the outside. Oh, he's up on the curb. He's on the inside. Kamarov trying his hardest to stay in this. Axel Reese, oh, contact! Contact between the two of them. Axel Reese, Kamarov, oh my god. Okay, this is good racing here, side by side. In Sector 2, and Kamarov's held on. Oh, this is going to be absolutely winding Axel Reese up. He needs to keep us cool behind the wheel here. Kamarov absolutely played that like an absolute champion there. Are we looking at a potential championship battle? I mean, I wish personally I'd be able to, like I said, I know I take the piss a little bit, but I'd love to be able to stream this full time, you know, but, I mean, you know, you got the you spin me right round guy doing the streams, so, you know, more power to you. I'll take my talents elsewhere. Right, so we've got Kamarov and Axel Reese giving us all the entertainment, and Betches has just finally overtaken Woodsy there. Betches has got Woodsy. That's for P14. Fair play, Betches. That's a couple of extra points. Admittedly, the top 2 reserves score, I believe that's what they say, which means 2 people are going to be racing around for absolutely no reason, unless their points get stored in like a reserve table or something. Someone will have to confirm it to me in the comments later or something, if of course you get this far through. Kamarov and Axel Reese then still topping the charts. Wilco is just behind these guys there. Wilco in last position. Been lapped, but fair play. You just got to keep it going. You never know what can happen in this sort of series, and it's good to see him not quitting, because quitters are shitters. Goomba beginning to catch up with Whitey there. Oh, God. Oh, dearie me. We're just going to keep an eye on that. Look at Goomba. Goomba's actually sent one on the inside of Whitey. Hit the two of them contact. Contact through Sector 3. Oh, more contact. Got the speed. It's like they're trying to fucking kick into each other. I believe that, yeah, Wilco getting nicely out of the way there for the front runners. Fair play. I'll give a shout out for that. I'll take the piss out of people doing bad shit. Got to commend people who do good shit. Goomba is just literally Koist, first routine tyre stopper. Moving on to another set of mediums. Interesting. That's a curious decision. Maybe the mediums are just dying off at the moment. Koist is actually going to come out behind Betches. And Woods is pitting in as well, so he's not going to have to fall down. So, oh! Koist loses the back end a little bit there. Who the fuck is phoning at this fucking time of night? Fucking streamer, honestly. God of my life. Jesus. Call the fucking mobile, bro. Kamarov and Axel Reese. Through Sector 3. Nothing's unfiltered on this stream, guys, promise. And Kamarov still leading the way. Axel Reese still trying to find a way through. Davis has now been caught by Zero, who's actually overtaken Maka again, by the way. I didn't see that happening. Fair play. Positions reaffirming their original positions. There's actually still no change for the top 4 in this Grand Prix. Axel Reese then continuing on, ladies and gentlemen. Still wait. Oh, wait, then we got a battle back here. Let's go back here. Sorry, begging my pardon. 3-car battle here back now. You know, I literally zoned out for a second there. Just watching the top 2, just like, Dark Mark pits in. These mediums are not getting very far into this Grand Prix. They're going to just switch over to the hard tyre. We will soon find out. If I were those guys, I probably would. And Mark's gone to softs. So do these guys know something I don't? With the weather. Going on softs here, that's... Unless that's a complete bollock up, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I never found out the weather. And into the pits comes Whitey, which means now we're going to be watching Robbo Snipes potentially having a good crack at this guy. There's no rain at the moment. I need to go into a dark livery car a minute. They're all the same fucking god... Oh, here we go. These two are just literally all over each other, head to tail, top to toe, all the way through here. Zero, the only driver in the top 11 at the moment, with the penalty. Of course, Robbo Snipes did have a 5-second penalty, but he's served that, so that no longer will count. I'm sure he'll probably get himself an extra point for the no penalties, because that penalty was just completely utter garbage shite. But I don't know how they do this stewarding, nor do I give a toss. Through goes the leaders, and we're on lap 13, guys. Nearly at half distance. The race actually going pretty quick down. It's much better when you've actually got some solid action to do. And Axel Reese is the first one to break. And oh my god, he's up on the curb. He broke his own front wing going into the pits. Comfortably slowed down for the pit. Did he actually slow down for the pit limiter? It did say 38 there, but we'll take that at face value. Zero coming in. I think that's Spreader coming in as well, which promotes the Davis battle into the battle for the lead. Well, battle for P2 here is going to give Kamarov a bit of respite and breathing space, but you really got to watch that, because with that extra breathing space, you need to remember that there's a car. Axel Reese is going to be coming out in clear air, you imagine. In fact, he's not, but he's got his teammate, so that shouldn't really be too much of an issue here. Axel Reese has come out behind his teammate. I think the teammates. Zero all over the back of Davis. Pitch pushing him round with Maka just hanging on to the coattails of the P2 battle there. 3 cars all dicing for a net P4 at the moment. Whitey with another penalty. This motherfucker needs to quit drugs. Whiting out a lot. Okay, here we go then. Zero. Just on the... Oh, we got a close battle back here between Al and Dartmark. Dartmark makes short work of Al. Al is on the hard tyres. Dartmark has to get shooting off because he will be making another pit stop and not getting them 18 laps. Absolutely not. A fucking... No chance for a fucking month for Sundays. Goomba. These two yet to pit, but Cloister Jagger has pitted, so he will need to clear these two very quickly. Robbo Snipes, of course, coming on lap 1 to serve his 5-second penalty. Cloister Jagger, that's momentum if ever I've seen it. And that is P11. Goomba having a bite back. He's not going to be able to bite back from that one, though. No chance in hell. Through goes the Jagger. Now we got the race leader into the pit. Zero comes into the pits as well. Davis goes on another lap. Which means Davis and Maka now are the top 2. Now Kamarov and Axel Reese. Wilco getting nicely out of the way there. The pit zero pits in, of course, as we mentioned. Axel Reese has cleared Kamarov. Axel Reese leads the Singapore Grand Prix. He pitted in, he got the undercut, made it count. Has actually made it count by a good 3 seconds. That's the strength of the undercut. That's what I got. Undercut here round Singapore. The Jagger is looking very, very racy indeed as he moves himself into the top 10. It will be 9th position actually. I believe this is going to be close between these 3. Apex on the left. He's just going to have to catch back up at Apex. No heroics needed. Just get yourself out the pit lane. That's all you need to do. And he does have Goomba behind him, but Goomba's still yet to pit. We've got the top 2, Davis and Maka. We've got 4 drivers here yet to, well, 3 drivers yet to pit. I'm counting Robbo Snipes in that to make it 4, simply because his was on lap 1, of course. Leading the Grand Prix now, we do have, sorry, pardon me, Davis and Maka. They will be pitting in as well. You'd imagine they'll be falling down most likely to about 7th or 6th place here. Dartmark is on the soft tyre, but he will be coming in again. He won't be featuring in the front battle, you'd imagine, barring any safety cars or red flags. I don't know if they got the red flag feature online. I don't know. Hopefully they do, because it'll be really fun to watch everyone kind of like shake things up. Kamarov with a penalty. That's going to be fucking huge come pay dirt here. Davis comes into the pits, which leaves Maka up top. All alone up top, the only one on the main straight. He's been in this position before, but of course he is yet to pit. But he does have the luxury of going on to the mediums, probably around about lap 18 or 19. Davis comes in for the hards. Well, that was a bit of a pit glitch. I haven't seen that for a while. Zero come around the final corner. We're going to have a bit of a close one here. It's not. I think he's going to be close to Dartmark. Davis. Zero jumps Davis effortlessly there. Dartmark coming along. And Dartmark has jumped Davis. This is the worst scenario for Davis here, because Dartmark is on the soft tyres. Davis has to wait for his hards to rubber in. And he does have Al on rubbing in hards behind him. Davis is really, really falling off here, down in P7 from P4. It's a net, well, roughly a net P6, depending on what Maka can do. Axel Reese has put 3 seconds on Maka in 1 lap. That is not ideal. Goomba finally pits in. I think Whitey's going to be on the back of him, maybe even overtaking him here. Whiting his way into P13, or P12, sorry. Good reserve drives here for the debutants, Whitey and Betches. Nothing spectacular. Yellow flag, second 2, that is. I believe that was Wilco. Get out of the way again. Begging my pardon, guys. I thought I was getting excited. I thought it was a crash. We've actually had no crashes yet, which is unbelievable on Singapore. Fair play to everybody. Bit of a kerfuffle at turn 1, but other than that, very, very clean. Very clean, crisp, and awesome racing at the moment. Davis then. 7/10 of a second behind Dartmark. Macca's choice for hard tyres is really going to bite him on the arse here. It's literally going to be a fall-in. You probably imagine with Dartmark and Davis, depending on how tricky. Well done, Wilco, getting nicely out of the way there. Beautiful stuff. Hopefully they don't give him a penalty for that, but, you know, it's the game, so probably will. Axel Reese will make 40.4. Sets the fastest lap on the hard tyres. Cameron 40.2. Got a cheeky bit of a race here. Macca comes into the pits. He knows he may have made a mistake in the strategy, especially if you're going to be challenging up front. Those guys are in a different league today, which is a bit surprising. I was saying that about Macca. Zero has absolutely fucking left him here. Macca is still trundling down the pit lane at the mercy of these 3. In fact, Macca's been jumped by all 3 of them. This is an absolute abomination for him. Safe in P8. We've got a 2-way split. I remember Al back in the day. Not really being a feature at the top. He's managed to improve himself and learn the game really, really well. Fighting up there with the big boys now. CFC Al, of course, running in P7. Involved in one of the funniest moments on the TSD Season 5 highlight package, which you can find on my YouTube channel, when he crashed into the bollard and went, oh shit. Moving on. One of my 6-year-old daughter's favourite things to watch. Axel Reese can pretty much go into cruise mode here. Kamarov is the one who needs to fight and push. Just on board with spread. Let's get back on board with the battle, guys. So I'm just basically sitting back there. Dartmark, the cork in the bottle, will be coming into the pits roughly on about like 19:20, you'd imagine. Soft tyres will not last that long, and you'll just be an absolute stone to the bottom of the ocean. I believe I just had a show of a look, guys. Sky News notification while these 3 battle. What have we got here? Oh, we've got wildfires in Greece. Fucking hell, crazy shit over there. I didn't realise I lost my leg. Jet 2 cancels all flights to Rhodes. Well, fucking obviously, it's on fire, you dickheads. Anyway, moving on. Dartmark, Davis, Al, and now Macca will be joining the fray here very, very shortly. 2.4 seconds of gap on Woodsy having a go with Betches. Those 2 side by side there. Woodsy up into P14. Good stuff for him. Extra point for Woodsy. Points make prizes. I think. I'm just going to waffle it, to be fair. Macca has joined the back of this train. He needs to tackle them all one by one and then try to get up to the back of Zero. Macca's tyres are going to be dead by the end of the race, of course. But in retrospective, it was the correct decision. If he carried on going on them hards, he would probably end up falling completely and be completely isolated. Pardon me, sorry, from these guys. Robert Snipes comes out in P11. That is behind Apex. And Cloister Jaguar, who's found his way up to 9th place. Fair play to Master Evans' brother there. I'm going to have to stop calling him Master Evans' brother. He's been one of the best racers of this Grand Prix, to be fair. Apparently, I have to do a driver of the day thing as well for an extra point. I'll be letting you know what that is. Personally, I'm not going to give it to a reserve, even though they may have fantastic ones, because I believe that doesn't affect the original driver standings much. Macca looking to try and make up positions. Look at that, and Macca using his ERS to minute perfection, but Al could just use it himself and cover off on the inside. Al, this is a legitimate battle for position. Great drive by Macca. No fear around the outside. Al showing no fear either, nearly clouting into the side of him. Davis needs to get past Dartmark. Davis's race has been absolutely fucking lacerated here. So close. Kamarov is only 1.6 seconds now behind Axel Reese. Axel Reese does have a 4.5 second gap to his race rival because of the 3-second penalty, of course. Davis looking to go through on Dartmark. Dartmark can fight all day long if he wants. Never going to wait. Davis, great driving. Round the outside into turn 1. Not a very common position you see an overtake done. Zero, Kamarov, the Jagger, Whitey, Betchers and Wilco Stewart all with the penalties today. No extra points for you. As Maka looking to take on Dartmark here. He's on soft tyres. He's on worn soft tyres. And that's the difference. Maka on fresh mediums. Powers through to P6. Dartmark is beginning to get that stone level here. Hear the squeak of the brakes of Dartmark's tyres are gone. That's the telltale sign right there. Robbo Snipes sitting in P13, just on board with this battle too. Should be able to make a light work of Goomba. Oh, Goomba showed his hand to the inside. Robbo Snipes says, see you later, brother. I'm on the outside. I like that. That's good. That's one of my overtakes of the race. That's low-key good. I like that. That's fantastic. Well done. Robbo Snipes, good little drive. Good drive. Definitely should be able to be given the first regular drive, I think, Robbo Snipes. Fair play to him. Maka. Rocking the battle now between 5th position, Davis and Maka. These two have been fighting low-key throughout the race after Davis fell back into him. Who's out in the chat? Let's sit up here. It's Carlos. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. No Carlos this week, of course. Avatar Evil not here. As we have 5 reserve drivers, which is fucking wild in itself. But anyway, it seems to have been a fun race, to be fair. Singapore usually can be quite a dull one. This has been alright. Maka then around the final corner. You see Dartmark and Al in the background. Oh, well, not in the background, because now they're at the foreground. Al flies through. Oh, he's overcooked that. Yeah, Mark's going to get that past here, but he's going to get DRS, ironically, on the next straight as well. We're going to jump on board right up to Maka really quickly. And Whitey's overtaking. Whitey and Robbo Snipes having a bit of a ding-dong here. Battle for P11 right there. Because we've got a 3-car battle. I'm just going to go back and have a look at this a minute. Whitey, Goomba and Robbo Snipes. Let's go back up here to Maka. Didn't get the move done. I love how the red dot and the grey dot are pretty much exactly the same fucking car as well. Close to Jagger with Apex. Oh, good. That was close. You'd be fucking eating each other out. Jesus. Yay! Carlos on the Pokemon train. Anybody else who wants to do that, just copy what Carlos did there. Pokestar. And he caught his first one. What is it? You got a Totodile and a Cricketot. Ah, good on you, lad. Fair fucking play to you. Now back to the action. Pokemon out. Right, is Al going to have a little look at Dartmark here. Maka on the inside. Coisted Jagger's round. Oh, that's not a good place to be round. Oh, that's professionally done. Fuck hell, that could have been much worse. Well done there by the Jagger. Gets it going. No VSC or safety car here needed. Oh, there might be here, though. Oh, dear. What the fuck happened there? They just turned safety cars off or something. Fucking hell, and Woodsy's about to hit the jackpot. Betches about the jackpot here. Whitey and Goomba both had a huge crash. Robbo Snipes is up there with them too. I missed that one. Actually, I missed every... But there's finally a crash and I missed all of them. Fucking hell. As much as things change, they remain the same. Going to be having a little bit of a shindig on GTA, guys, after this. Get some resupplies done. Go to private lobby and put the feet up. Wait for Bishman to finish his stream. Maka then, still looking to chase down Davis. Neither of which has any ERS, so that's going to be absolutely... They're going to be powerless to overtake. Lap 21.31, 2/3 distance of the race pretty much done. Dusted, completed okay. Let's get my tablet charged while I'm not doing anything, actually. Charging? Yeah, it's charging. Good, nice. Here we go. Another yellow flag there. I don't know if that was a back marker getting out of the way. Not 100% sure. Was just literally charging my tablet. Wasn't paying attention to the screen, of course, as it was just next to it. These two cars absolutely nail nose to tail. Zero has escaped from these two. Maka just needs to save his tyres more than anything. Just chill behind Davis, and then when the moment arises, didn't go for the move though. Did not go for the move. Why is Maka just... Oh, Goomba's in the pits, obviously, for the wing change. As is, you'd imagine, Whitey. That's an interesting one. Al's finally overtaken Dartmark. Let's have a look at this. Yep, he's got him. Clean as a whistle. Second DRS straight. Al. Up into P7. Once Maka goes through, we may not be able... Well, we actually have got a battle at the front as well. So we've got a couple of things brewing and festering here, to be fair. Woodsy is clear of... In fact, there's 3 cars now being lapped, incidentally. I think it's 3 or 4, actually. I don't know. I believe Woodsy may have been lapped also. Yep, Woodsy's been lapped as well. So we have 4 cars not on the lead lap at the moment. That means they've got 1 less lap to do. Dark Mark pits in. You expected it. Let's be honest, absolutely incorrect choice for Mark. I don't know why he tried to do that. It's not going to work. Because another set of softs, maybe looking to bag the fastest lap potentially, but these laps for the front runners are absolutely rapid. Whether there's a rain warning or something as well, I don't know what's going on there, but Koista Jagger moves into P9, Dark Mark down to 10th. You'll be seeing those two battling again in a few laps, one would imagine. Top 2, this time it is back to front. It is Wilco Stewart with the penalty, sorry. It is Axel Reese and Sergeant Kamarov bringing us home for the final 10 laps. Maka still hasn't cleared Davis. This is surprising. Maka just literally putting his feet up and chilling. You'd expect him to try and get through and maybe nullify the gap up to 0, because 0 does have that 3-second penalty. An unusual thing for Maka to do, really, not to kind of get through as quick. But, I mean, Davis isn't exactly a slouch. So it may not be desired by choice, really, to be honest. Davis just managed to... And we got a pit window here, so he needs to pit for some reason. Does Davis potentially have damage? The lap car there, I believe that is Whitey, if I'm right. No, it's not. It is Goomba. Woodsy has overtaken Betches. He's in the pits. Okay. Betches pits in. Fresh set of bins. Off he goes. And we move on. Lap 23, ladies and gentlemen. Out of 31, or a possible 31. A few of these guys are not going to be on the lead lap. We've already lost 5 guys on the lead lap already. Robbo Snipes is going to be the final gentleman on the lead lap. You would think these top 2 are literally hammer and tongue here at the moment, but we're going to go down to a race policy. More hammer and tongue. Maka trying to go around the outside here. Now he's trying. But he's not got enough ERS. But he does. I think if he gets the DRS, brilliant by Maka. He's done him. There's a battle here behind as well. Those are back markers. Dark Marker's already caught the Jagger, actually. Koista comes into the pits, whether it's damaged or not, I don't know, but maybe the medium tyres just aren't working. A lot of these tracks, the medium tyre does fuck up immediately, so we do have Betche, I believe, if I'm correct, is right behind Davis. He can't overtake him, but then Goomba's all over the back of him, so where do you go? Koista Jagger, I think his last position will be 11th, you'd imagine, or fighting around about 11th. He's on the soft tyres as well. Fast as that camera with the 4-minute 41.2. And that's how you do it. Go on, lad. Oh, Goomba on the outside of Betches. Veteran league racer Goomba. Used to be right at the bottom of the grid in terms of pace. Kind of more like a lower end midfield guy now, Goomba. Multiple podiums in his racing career. Don't think I've ever seen him win a race. Maybe SF1 Div 3 back in the day. Someone will have to confirm that to me. I really don't know. Maka there with Davis. These medium tyres are atrocious, it must be said. Master Spreads had the most boring race of his life, just looking to rack up the points and potentially bag himself a championship without winning a race. Seen it done once before. That was Rara in... It might be SF1, was it? Oh no, ESR. ESR Season 2. Becky, good evening, Becky. How's it going, buddy? Welcome back in. As we see, battle here between the top 2 big guns. Master Spread nowhere near at the moment, so it is a battle for the lead between those 2. Kamarov has to clear Reese. So if I was Reese, I wouldn't really need to fight this especially, so you just literally just sit back and wait. Yellow flag sector 1. That's something going on there. What's happened here? It's a lap car, I believe. Lap car of Woodsy moving out the way. I love how the dots just make it out like someone's kicking the cunt out of someone, you know what I mean? But Davis 3-10ths by Maka. Maka managed to clear him, but has not done anything since. As I mentioned, the medium tyres, utter pig shit. On most tracks, but once, it's funny, because once you hit like 25 to 30%, I do 100% races myself. Once you get past the 25 to 30% mark on your tyres in this game, you really, really have to dig deep and alter and adjust your driving style to the point where it's almost unfamiliar to yourself. If I was Betches, I would literally sit back here and chill, wait for the right moment. Admittedly, he does have penalties as well, so this is proving real good discipline for the back markers, to be honest. Just sitting behind the front runners and just allowing them to do their thing. Not interfere in their battle one bit, but we do have a battle up front now. Kamarov, I believe, has turned the tide. We saw it in the first stint. Axel Reese was the one to be literally pushing Kamarov around the road at one stage. Kamarov, our pole sitter today, is going to take almost a minor miracle for him to bag the victory from here. He's done everything right so far this race, barring that 3-second penalty. Axel Reese though leads the way, and it looks like he's going to be the guy at the moment. Obviously a long way to go, 6.5 laps till pay dirt. Will Axel Reese be the one to kind of bag the win? We will, of course, see. Still got a little bit of time to go, as we mentioned. As a spreader in third, Zero in fourth. Zero's actually catching Master Spreader quite a quick rate, to be fair. Macca, and Macca's actually cleared Davis now. Goober with a 3-second time penalty. That opens up the battle between him and Betches, him and Whitey a little bit. Sorry. In fact, Whitey's fallen down to 14th. Betches is up to 12th. Was that a bit of rain I saw then? No, it's just all these odd liveries. I need to find a dark car again. This dark mark. It's not dark enough. Really, really, like the liveries on this game, it's not the same as the heyday of liveries, of course, back in 2021, not 2020. They were the days, weren't they, when the custom liveries first come in. You could create legitimate like liveries which stood out from the other ones. Just change the colour of your car to match what you need to. Like, we've got 5 reserves who all have different kind of car designs, which is hilarious. Like, it's 1 reserve, 2 reserves, 3 reserves, and 4 reserves. All got different liveries. Fucking wild. I think Robert Snipes' livery is probably the one you'd look at, wouldn't it, really? But right, anyway. 0.6 of a second. This is the battle up top. As we move forward, ladies and gentlemen. Still, this is the part of the race which is very, very treacherous and tricky as a commentator too. You've got to keep your eye in the game in most of these parts. I probably will end up losing focus quite a lot. I've not done this. I used to do this full time, of course. Only do it now for a little bit, part time. My streaming schedule this week, guys, almost every day is going to be WWE. Nothing tomorrow. Yellow flag sector 2. I think that's Will Costume. Get out of the way again. Fair play. Big shout out to the back markers all get out of the way, not causing any issues. Whether you guys have been held at gunpoint to do that, I don't know, but it is showing really, really good awareness in that sense. Fair play. And it was Wilco Stewart, of course, as he, I believe at the moment, is 2 laps down. He doesn't actually say how many laps down he is. I think he's now 2 laps down on these, but fair play. Got to keep going for your points, right? Let's snooze that. Sorry, guys. The top 2 nose to tail as it happened all the way through. We've got Betches and Goomba battling for P12 as it stands. So we're at P13. Whitey's clearly had a bit of a howl. Clearly had a bit of a Whitey. And God put himself down in 40th. Betches definitely the best of the debutants so far by literally by 3 seconds. So anything can happen, really. Driver of the day is going to be one of these 2, you'd imagine. We'll have a look up and down the order on lap 31. I'll be able to give you my driver of the day, of course, as well. So close. These 2 provided great entertainment in this Grand Prix. We never really felt in danger of it going down the shitter as well. I'm going to watch this, but Dark Mark at the moment is also all over the back of Apex. I'll be bringing that to you in a moment. I think Mark's actually got him as well, going into Sector 3. Fair play. He has. Dark Mark moves himself up into P8. So the strategy may be working, potentially. I can never tell if it's my glasses that are dirty or the actual rain on the screen. Probably my specs, actually, at the moment. Top 2, still nose to tail. Kamarov looking to push Axel Reese like Greza did to Zero last week. It's mental when you think about it. We've had 2 races, guys, and 6 different podium drivers at the moment. Well, there could be 5, depending, obviously, what happens with Spreader and Zero. But obviously, last week it was Greza, Zero, and Davis. This week it looks like it's going to be Axel Reese, Kamarov, and Spreader in that order. But it all depends how that's going to go. I believe that'll actually move Spreader very close to the top of the championship as well, incidentally. Kois de Jager battling with Robbo Snipes. That's in Sector 1. You just see it there, guys. In fact, I'll skip to it really quickly. Kois does have himself much fresher tyres. As I mentioned, the medium tyre, absolute sucker pig crap. on this game, and you see they're coming across the line here. The top two through now comes Kois Grohl. Bloody hell. Roberts actually put him in the wall there. You got to watch it. Bloody hell, they were both going the same way. I know it's the... Oh, well, that makes things easier. There you go. Howdy doody. Robbo slips up. That makes the move nice and easy. Well done, Kois, moving on. Right, Betcher's still on the back. Davis has literally been left in the dust by Maka and has been left with these guys following him, incidentally. It's become an almost front-to-back marker train, hasn't it? 0.2 of a second now. 28 of a possible 31 laps. Axel Reese and Sergeant Kamarov. Master Spread in... Master Spread's been a mistake. Oh, no, sorry. No, it's fine. I got a bit excited. I thought Spreader had the penalty, but Zero starts about 5.5 seconds on him in about 2 laps, which is... Well, 4 laps, sorry, which is not going to happen, I don't think, unless a serious mistake is made by Master Spread. Maka then. P5. Davis is 6th. Al 7th. Dartmark, I don't think he's going to catch him based on the tyre wear. He's in 8th. Apex 9th. Still hanging on to Dartmark. Kois in 10th. 11th is Robbo Snipes. Goomba in 12th. Just beginning to pull away from Betches in 13th. Whitey 14th. Good drives by those two. No retirements here today. So far. There's always a retirement in F1 races, but fair play. These guys are doing the business at the moment. 15th, Woodsy. And 16th, deputising today, Wilco Stewart. I think this is his debut as well. Out of the debutants, guys, Betches at the moment, but... I mean, Whitey had the better start out of the two. But then obviously Betches' consistency in the race has kind of passed on and allowed these guys good stuff. So I think they have lapped up to... who have they lapped up to? Robert Snipes isn't it? Oh no, Robert Snipes is there. They've lapped up to Goomba. Oh, there's a 54-second gap back to Goomba, so I don't think you're going to be catching Robert Snipes. You really never know. And you just see here, Goomba just on the back of Davis, who has just been left in the dust. Wilco Stewart pits in. Another set of bins there, another set of tyres. As only 2 reserves score points, I kind of, like, you need to give the other guys an incentive to carry on going. Because, like, 13th and 14th, well, 14th and 16th currently are driving for nothing. That's the weak point. When you add more reserves into the league, at that time, you have to make sure there's an incentive. Like, they need to... I imagine these guys have put it in place, but I don't know. They'll need to have a reserve table, for example, where all of the reserves kind of... get added into their, like, say if they get replaced, if they replace a regular driver for regular driver leaves, will their points immediately be pushed up? Hopefully so. Hopefully fucking so, but remains to be seen. 2 and a bit laps to go. This has been the story of the race. Kamarov in the first stint, Axel Reese in the second. Kamarov clearly does have a slight pace advantage, but Axel Reese seems to be managing it very, very nicely. Kamarov looking to pull, he moves it into overtake round the final corner. Just to give himself that extra boost. It all depends as well. Look at this! Now he's pushing him along. 2 to go, ladies and gentlemen. It would be a lot more dramatic than this if Kamarov didn't get a penalty. I'd probably lose my mind at this particular stage. But here we go then. Kamarov now, he does have superior ERS than Axel Reese. He's going to look to send the move. Looking to get Axel Reese to lose focus. Wilco shoot another penalty. Goodness me, that guy's got more penalties than actual laps he's done nearly. We'll confirm that now. Wait there 1 minute. Wait there. Nope, just 12 seconds. What am I talking about? Never mind. Fucking never mind. Interval there. Wilco Stewart, I believe, is nearly a lap behind Woodsy as well, but still, it's just a case of keep driving around and keep doing what you're doing. Davis beginning to catch Maka back up then, now that the mediums are completely and utterly falling off the cliff. 1.5 laps to go of the Singapore Grand Prix. Axel Reese then coming completely sector 2 then. If I say then that many more times, I think I'm going to fucking put a tattoo of then on my inside of my glasses, to be fair. Axel Reese. Sergeant Kamarov. Lap and a quarter to go. Great driving by these two. Battling back and forth. Showing superb racing ability and racecraft as well, battling side by side for a lot of the time as well. That's a yellow flag there, I believe that's a lapped car. No, it's Maka! What's up with the Maka? What the? Puncture! Puncture! Is it a puncture? I don't know. Must be. No fuel! Maka's fuel. What? Maka is out of fuel with a lap and a half to go. He's banked on a safety car and it's not come. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Well, he's just going to have to get out of the way, isn't he? I think, yeah, he's pulling into the pits. No, he's not. He's pulling out the way. Maka, this is an absolute travesty for him, tragedy for him. Oh, dearie Christ. These guys won't believe their luck. As Kamarov has actually overtaken Axel Reese, by the way. Maka just looking to he's going to have to use the RS. It's the only way, but Dartmark comes flying past him. These guys can't believe they're lucky. Kamarov did get the move done. Axel Reese. Drama on the last lap. Well, who needs fuel? Clearly Maka right about now. If you've got any spare, lend him it, mate. You know what I mean? I don't like how the yellow flag moves to the part of the track in front. It should move to the part of the track behind and with him. It's fucking baffling. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Apex has just done Maka. I think Koista Jagger may be able to get him as well at this rate. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Kamarov wins on the track, but Axel Reese picks... Oh dearie, oh dearie, oh dearie me. As the fireworks go off on the Marina Bay Street Circuit. What a race by Axel Reese. Master spread comes through P3. I was quoted for over a year. 0 P4. Fifth position for Davis, said he's all alone. He had Maka for company. Maka's literally being hunted in by Koista Jagger right now. Maka, have you lost fuel a lap and a half before the end of the Grand Prix? That's remarkable. We've got another one coming through here. This is Al and Dartmark. These two guys both coming through 6th and 7th here. Just going to go and invite some of these guys in as well. 6th for Al, 7th for Dartmark. Good stuff. Well done to those two. Invite to party. And then we'll invite to party as well for you. So we just finished the race off here. And Koista Jagger has overtaken Maka. For some odd, unbeknown reason, Maka decided to drink his fuel. And I think the engineers have literally fed in the straw to his fuel tank rather than his actual fucking car. But anyway, Robert Snipes may be able to get Maka here. Oh dear. Oh, Maka still pulls in P9. Koista Jagger with the bloody penalty, which ruins him there. And we've got another one out of fuel. Our Robert Snipes didn't do a Maka and actually fucking ran out of fuel before the start of lap 30, which is probably a good way to do it. Incredible race. I'll get to you three in a moment. I think I made it possible for you to include your audio this week, but we'll obviously do the audio checks in a minute. Great stuff there. Top three then. I'll have to wait for this fucking podium fucking bollocks to finish as well, I think. Well, that was bad for me. Sad got screwed by the game. Not fixing my wing 2 times. Oh, good drive though, Wilkie. You got yourself out of the way. As there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our winner, Axel Reese. An old rival of mine, which I'll touch upon in a minute. Right, here we go then. Reese with the win in shade under 54 minutes. Good stuff. Fastest lap of course going to Koista Jagger. My personal driver of the day, I'll give it to... Oh, fuck, that's a tricky one. I was going to say Maka for losing fuel at that comical moment, but I'll give it to Reese for managing to hold off Kamarov. So Reese wins, Kamarov second, Master Spread third. We'll be chatting to those three guys in a moment. Zero and Davis 4th and 5th. They are our podium getters from last week. Al in P6, Dartmark 7th, Apex in 8th, the Fuel Drinker in P9. Then we got Koista Jagger in 10th, Robbo Snipes 11th, and Goomba, Betcher, Whitey, Woodsy, and Wilco Stewart rounding out the race finishes. Guys, we're going to go and drop a quick Raid the Bish. If you want to jump on board, please do so. Go and show him some love, and we'll do the podium interviews right after it. If you want to stay. We'll do the podium interviews and then, or go to Bish and then come straight back, guys. We're going to do the raid now. No, we're not, because I'm a dick and I fucking turn the phone sideways now. There we go. Right then. First position, Axel Reese. But how, mate? How you doing? You fucking PRF1 Season 1 champion, Robin bastard. I haven't fucking forgotten that. Right. I did, mate. Good race. A really good stop between you and Kamarov. Obviously, the penalty kind of ruined it from an entertainment perspective, but talk us through how you felt the battle went. You worked it to perfection. Obviously, I was about to mention the undercut, and well, you've already explained. I was going to say, was it a well-worked tactic, but it was clearly. I just want to address the people who've made F1 life characters. You're all a bunch of gimps. What the fuck have you done to your characters? If you're watching the stream, look at the fucking poses, mate. You wouldn't do that in a gay bar, man. Come on, seriously. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, that's absolutely... yeah, that's probably me getting banned for that comment, but fuck it. Right, no, Reese, well done, mate. Good to hear back from you. Obviously, we had a few good battles back in the day. I was the only one to beat you, I think, in that season. But that was a long time ago. I'm more towards the Wilco pace level, based on what I've seen there. But, yeah. Well done. 4 points for yourself. Driver of the day as well. Kamarov, been a while since I spoke to you as well, matey. In fact, I think, if I'm right, this is the first time I've ever streamed one of your races, but it's the same question to you, mate, but the other end of the spectrum. Great qualifying, smashed it. Was it the tyres, or was it just your own lapse in concentration that kind of brought Reese back into the fight in the first stint? I mean, I know with the ego that Reese used to have, I don't know if he still carried that over to his adult life. I don't really know. I know he'll probably... it must be hard for Reese to admit, but even I have to admit, I think everyone else in that race and on the stream itself were saying you for the win. It was yours, but obviously with, as you mentioned, as soon as you get the first warning, you know what I mean, from a driver's perspective, when you get from a driver's perspective as well, obviously going back in the day, you literally end up, you know, once you get that first warning so early on, it does, you can block it out of your mind all you want, but there's no way you can block it out fully. Once you've got it, you're like, shit, I've got to be a little bit more conservative. Obviously, Reese didn't have that. And, well, it went to show, didn't, of course, with a superb undercut. Still very well done with P2. Hopefully, I'll be commentating you next week, and then it'll be Tatty Bye, and I'll give you all hugs and kisses later on. Much love to all of you. But well done, mate, P2. To be fair, whoever won that race was going to get driver of the day. But, yeah, fair play. Congratulations, Kamarov, as well. Well done, mate. Your second place. Well, this has been a while. You 3-time champion, Reject. What are you up to? How you been? I interviewed you when you won the title. Fuck, that was a long fucking time ago, many moons ago, wasn't it? Do you know what? I really want to ask you how your race was, but I'm actually going to instead ask you how was your dinner, because you didn't have any action in the whole fucking race. But talk us through, mate. Talk us through about the concentration level needed. Go on. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of the days when it was Macro and Zero up front and you just being with the consistency. You know what I mean? That's obviously what got you your first championship back in the day on Season 5, wasn't it, of course? With that consistent level of performance, you know, other than the incidents. But you're going to have them. Everyone has incidents all the way through the year. But so, yeah, mate, obviously, I don't know what track we've got next again. Because I'm not on your fucking group or your Discord. I don't believe in that, but I don't know where you are next week. But no, well done on the drive, mate, especially with the concentration levels. I actually, if you go back and watch the race later, you'll hear me multiple times say about how the medium tyres were a bag of absolute piss shit. When you hit about 30%, the tyre temperatures go through the roof before the wear. I don't know, like, that is a thing, of course, in real F1, but they kind of have magnified it a lot more in 50% races, but hopefully they do fix that because it's, well, I don't know. Anyway, good third place, mate. You did all you can. You're the best of the rest today, mate, because M2 were just fucked off up front. So, I mean, you know, you did what you could. Zero had the penalty, as you mentioned. A total racer management for yourself. Well done, mate. Third place. Handy for your championship, of course. Right, next week, don't know where we are, don't know, but I'll be back doing commentary for one more week. Then you guys have the You Spin Me Right Round man doing your commentaries again. This Miniman Boss. Come on, I had to get one shot in, guys. Come on, it's me. Come on. Unnecessaryshot.com. But no, yeah, got me next week. And then we'll see what happens after that. Much love, all the best. Buzz up. See you when I see it.